Okay, so today I am going to show you how you can log in and use Echo. Echo is going to be the platform that our scholars will be using during this phase two of e-learning. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the Maynard New Tech Middle School website for Echo. If you click on a link on our school website, it should take you to this portal. You can also type in this address up here. It's mntms.echo-ntn.org. If you just look up New Tech Echo, on Google, the first thing that typically pops up is the high school Echo. So please make sure on your home page that it says Maynard New Tech Middle School Echo before you try logging in. So up here at the top, your scholar is going to log in. They are going to log in using their username and password that they have been using all year long at school. It should be the first part of their district or Google email. So they'll put in their username, then they'll type in their password that they've been using for Google Drive and all of their logins. You're going to click login. And for your scholar, it's not going to pop up teacher or student. It'll just pop up the student view. So when your scholar logs in, they're going to see all their different courses. As a teacher, these are kind of what my courses look like. But for your scholar, you'll see courses such as math, uh, English language arts, choir, all different kinds of stuff. They should probably have about 7 courses on their home page. And then for each of these courses, you'll see kind of the icons, you'll see the title, and then the biggest thing that you'll see is you'll see their current score. So that is the current grade they have in that particular course. Um, The other thing on this homepage that might be useful for you or your scholar to look at is there's some tabs up here at the top. The announcements tab is a tab where your scholar's teachers might have posted some announcements about things going on in the school or the campus. So you can click on the announcements tab. If you see a little green icon that tells you if there's an announcement for the course or for the school. Your scholar can order the courses in a particular way if they want. There's a help button up here as well. The other thing that your scholar may look at is on this course's homepage up at the top, there's also a to-do list. So if your scholar clicks on this, if they have any activities that they haven't completed and haven't passed the due date, they will pop up here, and this is for all of their courses. So they may have a math assignment, a choir assignment, and a reading assignment that they still haven't done. So this is kind of how they can see out of all of their schoolwork what are some of the activities that they still need to do. The other thing that is useful on this course's homepage is up at the top, you'll see this kind of square of 3 lines, or as teachers, we kind of refer to this as like a stack of pancakes. This is kind of a sidebar menu. So if your scholar clicks on this, there's a couple of different things that they can see. The student app or the courses homepage is what we were just looking at. They can also click on this grades button, and this will show them all of the courses that they're enrolled in and their current scores for each of those courses. So since I'm a teacher and these are all professional courses, I don't really have a score But for your child, you'll see their grades. So, like 96, 87, 72, whatever their particular grade is for that course. It'll show you the teacher's name and then, what's their progress so far out of how many activities and so forth. So, on the menu tab, they can also toggle between all their different courses. So if they want to go from math to reading, over here on the side, they can easily toggle between courses. So I'm going to show you kind of more in depth of what a course looks like. So you can either click on a course here on the side, or your scholar typically goes to their home page and they click on a course. So you can click on the title or the icon, and it'll bring you to the course landing page. On this particular page, you will see a couple of things. You will see kind of your scholar's grade up in the top corner. You'll see information about the course and the teacher. Your teacher for each course probably has some information on their landing page, maybe their phone number, maybe their email. For virtual learning, they may have their office hours posted. Just kind of quick information about the teacher and the course will be posted up here. The other thing that you will see within the course is kind of the next thing after the landing page. There is the agenda section. So this is kind of the most important thing in each course is the agenda. And the agenda is going to be the instructions and essentially the list of assignments and where assignments will be linked for your scholar to do for each course. So if this is a math class course, all of the assignments, the warm-up, the activity, the video that they should watch before they do an activity, the link to the actual Echo assignment should all be linked here in the agenda. So before your scholar starts like going around, clicking around, checking their to-do list and all this stuff, they should read the course agenda for the particular day. Now, if your scholar didn't get to do their work on a particular day, they can go back to a previous day so they can see what the agenda was and kind of read and see if there's anything that was missing. So they should read the agenda first and foremost. They can also check their activities and to-do list. So as of right now in this course, like these are the activities that I have. The to-do list will tell me what activities I still need to do. Now, the confusing thing that scholars tend to think is just because it says there's nothing or no activities currently due in their to-do list doesn't mean that they aren't missing assignments. A to-do list will show you an activity that your scholar has not completed yet and it is not graded. Now, if an activity had a particular due date and your scholar didn't complete the assignment by the due date, the teacher goes in and puts in a 0, that's not going to show up in the to-do list anymore because the assignment is marked as graded. So a lot of times what scholars will do is they'll see they have a failing grade, but they're confused because there's nothing in the to-do list. Well, what that's going to mean is that they have 0s for the assignments because they're past the due date. So if your scholar wants to see kind of the assignments they have, they can check the activities list. They can check down here where all of the activities and different folders and different links for the course assignments will be. But they can check more specifically if they go back up and click on the pancakes menu, if they go from the activities tab now to the grades tab, this shows kind of a breakdown of their grade book. So this is where they can see where they have zeros for different assignments. So you'll see that I have 100 for this reflection, but I haven't done this collaboration evaluation assignment. And if it was past the due date, which it is, my teacher should have gone in and put in a 0. So this is where I could see, okay, I didn't do this assignment. I'm going to click on this, okay? And right now there's not a grade in it, but let's say my teacher gave me a 0. If I want to try to complete the assignment, and my teacher allows me to, I can click on the title and it'll pop up what the actual assignment is, and I can complete the assignment and then submit it. If you got a poor grade, let's say you didn't get a 0, but let's say you got a 50, if you click on the title of the assignment, it'll pop up what your breakdown of the grade is, how much you got on agency, knowledge and thinking, whatever the assignment was graded on. And there will be a spot down here at the bottom where maybe your teacher will have left comments. So like as a math teacher, I may leave a comment, you multiplied by 7 instead of by 8. So you can kind of see what you missed. And if you want to go back and retake the assignment, you can click on it again. A lot of times, if scholars have more than retake on an assignment, it'll say like retake up here, up at the top next to submission. So, this is kind of a breakdown using a teacher version of Echo. If you want to go back to the course homepage, you can click on the home button. If you're trying to toggle to a different course, you can hit that arrow and then choose off from the side. So this is kind of the biggest thing. These are kind of the biggest things that you and your scholar will need to know as you start to work through Echo. The other thing that I am going to tell you is if you are trying to get in contact with a particular teacher, you're more than welcome to send them an email. But if you go to that teacher's course, so I'm going to go back to a course. If you want to email your teacher, you can hit send mail. So let's say I want to send an email to Miss Butler and Miss Fain. They're my gladiator teachers in this course. I could click up at the top and I could click send mail. And it'll say to teachers and graders who are essentially the same person. You could put a subject and you can type what your question or what your concern is, and this will send directly to your teacher's email. So if you don't want to have to go look up what your teacher's email is, you can send them a message through Echo as well. When you are all done with Echo and you finished all of your work, you can check your grade book. Within all of your grades, you can check your specific grades, and when you're all done, you can click on your name, or if you have a picture, and then you can log out. So that is in a nutshell how to use Echo. I encourage you and your scholar to use this video if you are having some trouble kind of navigating Echo. It is pretty self-explanatory. It has a help button up in that top corner as well too that you can type in a question and it should be able to answer it.